Hi, it is Wednesday morning, 10th of July, and it is 8 a.m. in New York. This channel is Drips Media, and I will be covering financial news from New York stock exchanges before markets open. The regular trading for the U.S. stock market opens at 9:30 a.m. My name is Daniela Drips. Please follow us online.
Good morning. This is Drips Media, lid from New York. Drips Media, the revolutionary digital service that transforms the way you stay informed. With Drips Media, you get real-time news delivered in dynamic short video clips, keeping you updated on the latest headlines as they happen. Our cutting-edge technology curates and condenses top stories. Whether you're on the go or just need a quick update, Drips News ensures you're always in the know, effortlessly. Stay connected, stay informed, and experience news like never before with Drips News.
Turning our attention to the broader market, the S&P 500 index edged up slightly, closing at 5,577.0, a gain of 0.07%. This marks the sixth consecutive day of gains for the index, suggesting continued positive sentiment among investors. However, it wasn't all smooth sailing in the tech-heavy NASDAQ, which also saw its sixth straight day of gains. The index climbed to 18,429.3, a 0.14% increase. While this continued upward trend is encouraging, some analysts are beginning to question if this bull run can be sustained, particularly given the recent rise in interest rates. We'll be keeping a close eye on these market trends as we move into the second half of the week. Will the Dow Jones manage to break its losing streak, or will it succumb to further pressure? And can the S&P 500 and NASDAQ maintain their impressive winning runs? Stay tuned for further market analysis after the break. Now let's delve into the performance of some tech giants. Apple continued its winning streak, closing at $228.70, marking its sixth consecutive day of gains. This positive trend underscores the tech giant's resilience and continued appeal to investors. However, it wasn't all green in the tech sector. Google saw a minor dip, closing at $189, a slight decrease of 0.03%. This marks the second consecutive day of losses for the tech giant, perhaps signaling some investor hesitancy. Microsoft also experienced a setback, closing at $459.50, a 1.4% decrease. This is the second consecutive day of losses for Microsoft, mirroring Google's performance and raising questions about potential headwinds in the tech industry. These mixed results within the tech sector highlight the ongoing uncertainty in the market. While some companies continue to ride the wave of investor optimism, others are facing challenges. The question remains, will these tech giants be able to regain their footing, or are we witnessing a shift in market sentiment? Amazon, on the other hand, saw a positive close at $188.40, a 0.8% increase. This marks the e-commerce giant's sixth consecutive day of gains, indicating continued confidence in its growth prospects. Meanwhile, Meta Platforms experienced a slight uptick, closing at $310.60, a 0.2% gain. This marks the social media giant's sixth consecutive day of gains, suggesting that investors are becoming more optimistic about its future. Netflix rounded out the tech giants with a positive close at $522.90, a 1.5% increase. This is the streaming giant's sixth consecutive day of gains, highlighting its strong position in the entertainment industry. Shifting gears to other notable tech players, NVIDIA continued its upward trajectory, closing at $131.4, a substantial gain of 2.5%. This marks 2 consecutive days of gains for the chipmaker, suggesting growing investor confidence. Tesla, the electric vehicle pioneer, extended its impressive winning streak to 10 consecutive days, closing at 262.3, a surge of 3.7%. This remarkable run highlights the market's continued enthusiasm for Tesla's growth potential and its position as a leader in the electric vehicle revolution. Finally, Amazon reversed its previous day's losses, closing at 199.3, a marginal gain of 0.03%. Despite the small increase, this reversal suggests that investors remain optimistic about the e-commerce giant's long-term prospects. NVIDIA, a major player in the chip manufacturing sector, also saw a positive close at 131.4, a considerable gain of 2.5%. This marks 2 consecutive days of gains for NVIDIA, echoing the sentiment around Tesla and suggesting a potential upswing for the chipmaker. The company's 5-day performance shows a gain of 5.7%, contributing to its impressive year-to-date surge of 165%. Clearly, NVIDIA has been on a roll, with gains recorded in 5 of the last 10 trading days. In the financial sector, we saw a mixed bag of results. JP Morgan continued its positive momentum, closing at $207.60, a 1.2% increase. This marks 2 consecutive days of gains for the banking giant. Similarly, Bank of America also enjoyed a second consecutive day of gains, closing at $41.40, a rise of 2.0%. Morgan Stanley followed suit, closing at $102.60, a 2.0% increase, marking its second consecutive day in the green. However, it wasn't all positive news in the financial world. MasterCard experienced a slight dip, closing at $444.70, a 0.2% decrease. This is the second consecutive day of losses for the payment processing company. Visa mirrored MasterCard's performance, closing at $265.40, a 0.4% decrease, also marking its second consecutive day in negative territory. Finally, American Express reversed its previous day's losses, closing at $237.80, a gain of 1.4%. This suggests that despite some headwinds, investors are still finding value in certain financial stocks. These gains extend Bank of America's positive streak for a second consecutive day, mirroring the upward trend seen in JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley. The company's 5-day performance shows a gain of 3.5%, contributing to its impressive year-to-date surge of 25%. Bank of America has clearly benefited from the recent positive sentiment in the financial sector, with gains recorded in 6 of the last 10 trading days. Despite the overall positive performance in the financial sector, not all players enjoyed the same success. MasterCard experienced a slight dip, closing at $444.70, a 0.2% decrease. This is the second consecutive day of losses for the payment processing company. Visa mirrored MasterCard's performance, closing at $265.40, a 0.4% decrease, also marking its second consecutive day in negative territory. Finally, American Express reversed its previous day's losses, closing at $237.80, a gain of 1.4%. This suggests that despite some headwinds, investors are still finding value in certain financial stocks. Let's shift our focus to the cryptocurrency market, where Bitcoin continues to make headlines. Bitcoin closed at $58,698, a gain of 1.2%, marking its third consecutive day of gains. This positive trend suggests renewed investor confidence in the world's leading cryptocurrency. Dogecoin also saw a positive close at 10 cents, a 1.3% increase. This turnaround comes after a day of losses, indicating potential volatility in the meme-inspired cryptocurrency. Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap, also closed in positive territory at $3,104.70, a gain of 1.3%. This marks Ethereum's third consecutive day of gains, mirroring Bitcoin's performance and suggesting a broader positive sentiment in the crypto market. This positive trend for Bitcoin marks its third consecutive day of gains, suggesting renewed investor confidence in the world's leading cryptocurrency. Looking at the bigger picture, Bitcoin has gained 3.6% over the past 5 days, but it's worth noting that it's still down 6.4% for the month. However, zooming out further reveals a robust year-to-date performance with a 39% increase. Bitcoin's recent performance indicates a degree of resilience, having recorded gains in 4 of the last 10 trading days.